Transition into sleep mode is proceeding smoothly. All that remains is to pray for Project Gestalt's ultimate success. May God have mercy on us all. 12/28/2034. 5 years later.
Don't let your guard down. I guess that was a tad obvious.
You may now use two-handed swords and spears. Which we now have a whole set of new shortcuts. Kusanagi, transients, and of course all of our previous weapons. So, two-handed swords. Very slow and heavy, like you would imagine. Their Y attack is a spin that shatters armor off of enemies.
Enough horseplay.
Come on. Alright, now let's try out a spear. Spears are, well, pretty good weapons, all things considered. Honestly, most of the time, two-handed swords end up being a little bit too heavy to really make up for anything
Enough
like
horseplay.
good that they bring to the table. Spears, however, are incredibly fast and deal a ton of damage, with their big weakness being that they're single target.
We've taken more casualties.
They just keep coming. We'll be attacked again unless we move.
Look at him. Look what they've done to him!
The Shades are even attacking the village now.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
We didn't ask for this. It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
It's been 5 years since they took my daughter. And I spend every waking moment searching for her. And I've found nothing save heartache and despair. This world is winding down. Between the Shades and the Black Scrawl, there won't be anyone left soon. But I don't care. My life now is hunting Shades, searching for information. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. And believe that, I have to.
Hey.
Popola called for you, yes?
Yeah.
We sure lost a lot of time with that.
Yeah.
Well, once again, it's time to go see Popola. In a world that's just a little... Who am I kidding? It's a lot more bleak than the last time we were here. Welcome to part 2 of Nier. This half of the game is where the meat of the content is. Doesn't feel right. It's never felt right. I think I'm beginning to understand. Climate change wasn't the cause of our woes. It was only a symptom. The real trouble started when something terrible came down from the sky. It seemed that this event turned the world into a metropolis of salt. I guess they're talking about how most of the city sunk into the ocean. There's something there. Fans of Drakengard, as a series, would already know what this is referring to. But we're trapped in Nier land. We don't quite know what that is just yet. We can take a look in our trophy room real quick, though. Middle shelf. We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple. Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift. Look, Vice, somebody made a copy of you. Nonsense, rubbish, utter flim-flam. I am nowhere near this filthy. I forget what that top shelf one is. Let's take a look at the middle one. It's a sculpted leaf, right? This is the first sane thing I've seen in this room. What's this top one? It's that lizard thing we fought in the area. Who would make a figure of that, anyway? And what is it doing here? I don't believe we've looked at Geppetto yet, have we? This is from the junk heap. For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste. Huh. Those bosses may have been significant to us, but to Nier, they were probably just another mark. You know? Hi, Popola. Just look at you. You look terrible. I know you're worried about Yona, but you're going to kill yourself. I'm fine. Just tired is all. We can't all stay as young and pretty as you, Popola. Well, aren't we feeling saucy today? No, it's true. You look the same as the day I first met you. Okay, now you're just embarrassing me. Here, this is from Emil. Hi, Nier. Hey, it's me, Emil. Sorry, I've been quiet for so long. Are you and Vice getting along all right? Is he still using big words and making everyone feel dumb? I bet he is. Anyway, I've recently stumbled upon some records that might help us in curing Kaine's petrification. Would you mind coming here to take a look? Thanks, I'll be waiting. Obtained a letter. Perhaps the time has come to save Kaine. Does this mean you'll be leaving the village? Sorry. I know things have been rough lately. It's okay. Go. We know you're doing it for Yona. Maybe getting Kaine back will make everything feel a little bit more normal. A little bit less bleak. The flower wasn't in any of Devola's books, so she said I could name it whatever I want. Maybe I'll name it after Dad.
Sup?
I decided a long time ago that Popola was too important and beautiful to worry about shades and stuff like that. That's why I dedicated my life to protecting her. She trusts me to keep the library secure, so maybe someday she'll trust me with other things. False hope is better than no hope at all, I suppose. Poor dude. Now, speaking of Popola, we might as well go see her sister real quick. See if any side quests have popped up around town. Which it looks like they have.
Hey!
Hey, you haven't seen any thieves around, have you? Bunch of sticky-fingered bastards keep taking my merchandise. That bad, huh? They don't take a lot, but when they strike, it's always food. And in some ways, that's our most precious commodity. Sure. Maybe I can help you out. Really? Well, I'd certainly appreciate it. Do you have a plan, or are we going to walk up to every person we see and shake them until stolen vegetables fall from their pockets? Let's try asking around the village.
Thieves in the village. I can't believe it.
You could call it a sign of the times. Rare is the man who steals out of choice, as opposed to need.
What's new?
I hope you have better luck finding the thief than I did. Alright, so we are going to spend some of our massive amounts of gold here, restocking on our healing items. And since we're going back to Emil's, might as well grab a couple antidotal weeds. Come on, shop here more often. I'm damn near broke. Ah, just the man I wanted to see. Do you have a moment? Maybe. Our water wheel is on its last legs. I'd like to shore it up, but the insides are so complicated. This is a wise thought on your part. That wheel is a machine of not insignificant age. Better to repair it now than wait until it fails completely. You got any ideas? I'm not much for this mechanical stuff. Replacing the axle and the paddle boards should suffice for now. I believe the strange thing store and facade should have everything we need. Sure. Okay, well, if you can handle the repairs, I can pick up the materials. Oh, thank you. I'm sure I can find someone to take care of the actual repair work. Let's see, we got another quest over here.
Sup?
We've been dealing with a wave of robberies lately. Better keep a close eye on your purse. Oh no, this guy's just like a quest NPC for that other quest? Okay.
Hey, about that.
I hear that it's two thieves working as a team. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this one right now, but it might happen anyways. A robbery? Come to think of it, I saw the thief. Just a glimpse, but it was enough for me to be sure. He looked really young. Judging by what we found, we're dealing with two thieves. Probably children. Remember the pair of brothers that loiter near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us. Yeah, I don't trust them. Let's go have a talk.
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting on you.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Tired old bones.
Well, it looks like the NPC dialogue has been refreshed. That's nice. Was kind of getting sick of hearing the black scrawls here too, over and over again. Well, this is the water wheel. There they are.
Hey,
Hey, you're the little jerks behind all these robberies, right? If you're so confident, why are you even asking me? Your tone betrays your guilt. Confess! Confess now, lest my muscle-bound friend here becomes angry. Okay, we did it, my brother and I. Why? Because Dad told us to. Your father demanded that you steal? What kind of bastard forces his own children to a life of crime? I think it's time he and I had a little chat. He's probably in the tavern. That's where he spends all his time. Got it. Well, luckily we know where that is. Just right down here. Devil is hanging out in there like normal. There he is. Come on. Hey, you have a pair of sons? Huh? What's it to you, huh? Why you gotta ask me all these questions? You're forcing your kids to commit crimes, aren't you? Crimes? No, it's not like that. I just told them to go find some food for the family. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you, bunch of no-good meddlers. Our time is wasted on this drunken scoundrel. I ought to cut that guy in half to save his sons the trouble. How shall we explain this to the client? We'll tell him the truth, and then we'll decide what to do with the kids. We'll be back to talk to Devil in time. Take inventory on the quests that we're missing.
What's new?
Did you find the culprit? Yeah, but it's complicated. I see. A pair of children driven to steel by an abusive father. Well, I certainly didn't expect this. I don't think the kids are entirely without blame. They certainly never had much of a chance. Maybe we can go easy on them this time? Agreed. I'll talk to the other shopkeepers and make sure they understand. You know anyone who might be able to take them in? There's no way I'm sending them back to their father. People are barely getting by as it is. Oh, alright. I'll spread the word and see what I can find out. Ah, yes, your fee. Well, us shop owners passed the hat and came up with this. I hope it's enough.
Using children as tools of thievery. Unthinkable.
And yet it's the reality the village faces. Things are more desperate than I knew.
If we hope to restore the lives of the villagers, we must cull as many shades as we can.
Yeah.
We have 33 more side quests to complete. We have one. Accepted. Let's see what work I got for you today. Masterless Lighthouse, Scattered Cargo, Strange Fate of the Jewel. Well, that'll take us out to Seafront. Scattered Cargo I don't know about. And Strange Fate of the Jewel. Let's go out to Seafront. Got a job from Seafront if you aren't too busy. It's a guy looking for something. Yeah, just go ask him, alright? I wrote down the client's location. Everything about this world is so bleak now. The first half doesn't exactly accurately depict how depressing this game is. Believe me when I say that we have only seen the tip of the iceberg. Well. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and just fuck this shit up, shall we? Hodal. Pahu. Medicinal herb. Use coloring book. Another medicinal herb. Might as well top off my health. Okay. And now... Oh, almost threaded the needle. Almost. Once I finish my secret dish, I'm gonna feed it to Dad. Then he'll see how helpful I can be. It's amazing how depressing those diary entries can get, just by Yona not being home waiting for us. So this quest is out this direction.
Hey,
Hey, you got a moment? You used to be friends with the lighthouse lady, right? As I remember it, we basically hated each other. Oh. Well, at least you talked to her, right? Could I ask you a favor? What's the job? The lighthouse is in good shape now, but it's going to wear out eventually. We'd like to have replacement parts ready. Can you get the parts from the junk heap? I'm sure the lighthouse lady would be appreciative, wherever she is. Sure. I can't believe I'm helping her again. But alright, I'll do it. Thank you. I think we need 10 broken lenses and 10 broken batteries. While you're at it, 10 mysterious switches would be nice too. Yet more fetch quests, unfortunately. That is one big criticism of this game, that the fetch quests are kind of all over the place. And there's no avoiding them. Hey, you had a girlfriend, right?
uh-oh.
The way things are these days, I can't afford to keep giving my girl gifts. Now she won't even talk to me. I'd call him a simp, but, I don't know if that's still within TOS. Well, we can go and grab this item over here on the beach. Today is going to be more of an accepting side quests day, I feel. A little bit of a more slow, chilled episode. That, and we'll be returning to these locations eventually anyways, so it'll be nice to have all the quests available to us without having to run around in circles. However,
How are you?
this time I need 3 sandfish. It's a tricky devil that lives in the oceans of sand. You can catch it over near the wharf. Fisherman's Gambit Part 6. Because we aren't done yet. Again, we will be returning to Facade in due time, so might as well wait until we have to go out there again to really worry about these items that we have to pick up. I'm gonna check out a couple more spots that are common for side quests. Nope. Ooh. You.
Hello, dearie.
Ah, it's you. I've heard many great stories about you. Making quite the name for yourself, I don't know about that. Oh, no need to be so modest. After all, I may have a job for someone with your particular talents. I'm listening. I need you to retrieve some cargo from a ship that wrecked at sea. To recover it all would be a monumental task, so you should concentrate on 3 crates of particular importance. This cargo is likely washed ashore on all the far-flung corners of the world, so it will be a task of some difficulty. Can I count on your assistance? Sure. Ah, excellent. Oh, and one more thing. Whatever you do, you must not unseal the cargo. Well, now I'm curious. Why can't I open it? Well, there were some rather unique products that I was shipping. If you were to see them, it might place me in something of a dilemma. Hey, you're the gal with the money. You don't want me to look? Fine, I won't look. But I want to look. Let's check up on our merchant friend over here.
Hey,
Hey, nice to see you again. You look like you're feeling better. Can't give up on my dream that easy. Seasickness is terrible, but I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh yeah? Like what? Well, for one, I'm working on my own herbal cure. It's a bit of work in progress, though. I'm not totally sure about the ingredients. I see. Hey, I don't suppose you'd mind getting an ingredient for me, would you? You can get it from the Strange Things store in Facade. I wouldn't ask, but you're the only guy I know who can get in there. Sure. I can do that. Great. The item I need is a mandrake leaf. Well, let's take a look at the quests here. It's 5 of them. Meaning we have 28 more to accept. Speaking of, wait a minute. Are you an NPC? For like a
Hello.
quest? No, wow, she actually has a quest for us. Excuse me, sir? What, me? Yes, yes, people have been talking. They say you're a very adept freelance agent. I'm a jeweler by trade, you see. I'm currently in search of a precious gem known as a mermaid tear. Have you ever heard of it, sir? I don't know much about jewelry. Yes, yes, of course, why would you? Well then, let me tell you, I believe the tear to be located somewhere in this very town. I am close now, so very close. Seems like more of a business transaction for you. You see to the core of me, sir. The mermaid tear is one of my family's most precious heirlooms. My grandfather was the original possessor, but upon his death some 50 years ago, the jewel vanished without a trace. I have devoted my life to searching for it, and that quest has led me here. It must be in this town. Well, I'd be happy to help with the search. 1,000 thank yous, good sir. Having the assistance of a local will surely help make the search that much more fruitful. Not a problem. That is every quest that Devil had for us, but it looks like we still have one over here. Hey, I know you. You're that desperate guy who will take any job that comes along, no matter how stupid or demeaning. That's not really how I'd phrase it, but if you got money, I've got the time. Dance! Dance for me! No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I've got a boat that needs some repairs. Think you can round up some materials for me? I need 5 logs, 20 dented metal boards, and 10 strip bolts. I'd ask if you're up for it, but I know you are. Sure. You accepted the quest staying afloat. You're really starting to piss me off. Why is he shifting like that?
A trading mission, huh?
Is something the matter?
No, it's just that I've never left here before. I'm just wondering what it's like to see a new place. Someday, I hope to take Yona on a journey like this.
And someday you shall.
I will. I'm sure of it.
Another quest? Or... Okay, nope. This is the old, the mermaid tier one. Lighthouse lady would have been the one to ask. She knew everything about precious stones.
That old woman, is it?
Yeah.
Perhaps a visit to her home is in order.
Well, that will be next time. That seems to be one that we can actually take care of right now. The rest of these we will just, do as we go, then. Well, then. Next time on Nier, we'll be completing a couple side quests. I'll see you guys then.